Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good to see you already on the chat. Oh gosh, Xbox PS5 debate again. You guys have got to put some sort of justification with your debate if you're going to keep having this argument. I'm just going to clear off the board. We've got another 5 minutes until we're going to start properly. Hello, good morning. Good to see you all. Ayub, you keep just saying Xbox. You need to give a reason. Is it to do with the GPU, the CPU? You need to go and research it and tell me what your reason is. We'll have a justification. Okay. Clear all this off. Well, it's getting a bit messy. I'm going to have to spray it, aren't I? Hello, good morning, Ishmael. Good morning, Riman. Do you know what? I need to get my phone. Oh, here it is in my pocket so I can read these properly. You can't hear anything. Can everybody else hear stuff? I think other people can. Just check that you're... if some of you are finding it laggy, that is probably the internet connection. I guess these days there's a lot of children going online in the morning. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, thank you that those of you can hear me. Aminul, is that... Good morning. Very good. Muna, good morning. Khadija, good morning. Harris, good that you can hear me. Well done. Oops. Harris, good that you can hear me. Well done. I need to turn the volume down on my phone. Good. Tahira, good morning. Good to see you. Omar, very good. Aminul, is that Aminul who is... Yeah. Mohammed M saying PS5 is new and has better technology. Wow, tricky one, isn't it? Because the Xbox Series X is also new and kind of has a faster units inside it, faster CPU, more GPU than the PS5. So that's a tricky one, but go and research it and find out. There are definitely reasons why the PS5 could be said to be better. We're actually going to do a little bit of debating today in the lesson. So we're going to get used to that idea of expressing our opinion and how we express our opinion in a calm and mannered way. Yep, morning to everybody else who's popping up in the chat. Like I say, we've still got a few more minutes until we're going to start. Let me just check that I've got all of my bits of paper. Good morning, Miss. You all right? Do you want to come and say hello to the children?
Hi, kids. You okay? I'm not.
Well done. 32 of you online now, which is really good news. I'm still here, but I just need to collect my bits of paper that I'm going to be using today for you. I'll tidy up a bit of my mess. Hello, good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, we're up to 35, which is good. Taylor, good to see you. Well done. I've just gone and printed out some work as well, so I'm going to be showing off some of the amazing work that you guys have been doing. Now, my live chat on my phone has stopped, so I need to just make sure that's working. Thank you, those of you who are giving thumbs up and things. I mean, it's not important to me, but it's really good for the school's YouTube channel, because the more subscriptions, the more thumbs up, the more people that we can reach, which is really good. Helps to get the word out there. Hello, good morning, Samia. Hello again, Muna. Who else have we got? Harris. Good morning, Omar. I've already said hi to you. Yes. Hi, I'm very good. Thank you so much. I'm feeling very well, very excited for another day of learning. Very good. Hello, Mohammed. Very good to see you. Oh, Mikhail, good to see you. Good morning, Khadija. Good to see you. Mariam is here. Very good. Doza Ali Mohammed. Hi, good to see you. Anas is here. Good to see you. Well done. Abdi Yusuf. Hello. Old technology is worse than new technology. Yeah, in most situations, you're absolutely right, Mohammed. But there are brand new Xbox technology as well as brand new PS5 technology. So, tricky one, that one. Good morning, Mohammed Mikhail. Good to see you. Ramin Zayman, you are scared of dogs, are you? Dogs are lovely animals. I wouldn't be too scared of them. They're really, I've had some fantastic dogs before. I am missing school too. Do you know what? But at least we've got this moment where we can all come together and be a little community. I definitely miss it big time. I'm really sorry that it's not going on, but it isn't our choice. It's the government's decision. And obviously it's for the safety of the whole country that we're not on. Yeah, dogs are definitely not scary, guys. How do you access Google Classroom? Good question. I have put all the information about how to access Google Classroom onto the Year 3 class page, okay? So a lot of you, when I'm phoning up, are still not accessing the Year 3 class page. It's really important you go on the Year 3 class page. If you scroll down and down and down, all the information on how to access Google Classroom is there. How to do your password and your username is all there. So yes. Ayub is saying the Xbox is old technology and faster than the PS5. The Series X, the Xbox Series X is new technology. It's just the same as the PS5. So you need to have a look into your facts there. Sir, you ate a dog. It's absolutely right, Muna. I have eaten dog before. When I was in Vietnam, I ate dog. I don't think I really enjoyed eating the dog. It tasted nice, but I felt a little bit bad because I think dogs are really cute. Can we start the news? We are going to start in a minute. Oh, it has got to 10 o'clock. You're absolutely right. Let's have a look at our numbers. We're up to 50, which is really good. We're trying to push and hopefully get to 70. Ayub, yeah, you're right. PS5 is definitely better than Xbox One, but you know, it's better than the PS4 too. Xbox One is old generation. Alicina, ugh. How could I eat it? Yes, I did. Well, I don't know. It was in other countries. That's a dish. It's a food that we eat. So, for example, if you were in India, people would be like, "Oh, I can't believe you're eating cow. How can you eat beef?" Because cows are a holy and sacred animal. So, as shocking as it is for Indians that we eat cows, we find it shocking to eat dogs. But other cultures do eat other animals. For example, if you went to France, in France they eat horses. They think that eating horses is fine. In France, they eat snails and frogs. So different countries eat different things. I don't think I would ever eat it again, but I think it's important to try different things, to see what different cultures do and to try new things. So hello, good morning, everybody. Okay, do you know what? It's got to 10 o'clock. And I did say we're going to try and make sure that we get starting. Oxford Reading Buddy is something that a lot of people are saying, yeah, Oxford Reading Buddy is down quite a lot of the time at the moment. The problem is it's an old website. A lot of people are using it. They're going to have to update their systems to make sure that they're able to support all the new people using it. Okay. So yeah, in Bangladesh, you eat cow too. You're absolutely right. But Bangladesh has a different culture and a different religion to the majority of India. Never going to eat an animal. That's really good. Okay, news time then. So first piece of news. It's got to be, because I've been talking about it so much, it's got to be this guy, okay? I am sure you have heard what has happened. Donald Trump has now been the first president in history to be impeached twice. This is really big news. It means that the government is very angry. The people are very angry. He is in a lot of trouble. He will go down in history, potentially, as one of America's most controversial presidents. That doesn't mean there won't be a more controversial one in the future. He still has lots of people who support him, but impeached twice is really big news. Even though he lost the election and there'll be a new president, Joe Biden, on the 20th, they are trying to get rid of him before the 20th. So even though he's going in 6 days, they're trying to get rid of him sooner. So that's quite an amazing news story, really, if you're following in America. Next thing, now, I thought a little bit of good news. One thing that I was just reading about is the increase in art during lockdown. Obviously, people have been stuck at home, and so they're finding new ways to express themselves. And one of the ways, and I thought this would be a really nice little project for us to get involved in as well, people have been taking lots of photos, and photos have become a really big thing because people are stuck at home, they've got their camera. So what I thought I'd do, I'm going to show you a load of photos that people have been taking, and I think I'd like to set us a project. If your parents have camera phones or if you've got a camera, I'd like you to become artists and to start taking photos. We often at school think that art is all about drawing and painting, but that is not what art is completely. I mean, that's one part of art, but art can also be photos, it can be films, It can be the songs that you sing. So I thought I'd show you some photos that people have been taking. This is a cool one using Post-it notes to show people working out during lockdown. This is a really cool one. Someone's taken this by the beach. They've set the newspaper on fire. There's so much bad news at the moment, isn't it? I thought that was a really cool image as well. What have we got here? This is using time exposure. You can do this on some cameras. So you keep the camera still, and then you set a long exposure. And if you move about, it makes you look like you're all swirling around. Might be something that we can try. What have I got here? Just pictures of streets. It's really nice, isn't it? In black and white, picture of a street, people walking by, closed shops, which is a really big thing that's been going on at the moment. What else have I got down here? Oh, people showing off photos of their jewelry on their hands. Lovely bits of art. Hello, sir. I've got somebody here watching me as well. Do you want to come in and say hello to the children at all? Got more photos here, black and white children, people sitting on their stairs. Don't you think these are really lovely pieces of art? You know what, I'm not going to go through and show all of them, but I thought what would be nice as a little project, a little art project that we could have at home, is I want you to take some photos of what it's like being in lockdown life. So that could be photos outside on the street, it could be photos in the house, it could be photos of family members, it could be something you've set up. I mean, here they've put different bottles and then they've let the light shine through the bottle. Here, let me show you this one a little bit closer. I think that's really cool. And then they've got a little skeleton down here. And I thought that was a really cool photo. So we could make something a bit like this at home, and then you can send me in your photos. And what then we could do is we could have a sort of display of all your lockdown photos that you've been taking during lockdown. Good. Stone Age, please. Interesting that someone is saying Stone Age. Yeah, people are saying it's Mr. Keeling. We might as well come in and say hello. Come on.
Let's take photos.
I know, he was just taking a photo. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Hello, everyone. How are we? What are we teaching?
Well, at the moment, we're doing the news. So we've just spoken about Donald Trump being impeached for the second time.
Yes,
which
yes.
is showing that people getting some art during lockdown. And we're going to be looking at something from the Stone Age just now. And then we're looking at dinosaurs. We're looking at Venn diagrams. We've got loads of things going on today.
It seems like a very jam-packed lesson.
Jam-packed.
Full of things.
Full of things.
I really like this piece of art in here.
It's really
It
good.
seems quite dangerous, though, sir. We don't want that doing at home, really, should we?
I think fire at home is fine, isn't it?
I don't think...
Is it not okay to have a fire at home?
No.
Okay, children. Mr. Keeling saying don't have a fire at home. Maybe get your parents' permission before you start a fire at home. She is having the fire next to water, though, so I think that's quite a safe place to have a fire, really.
Yeah. A lot of these photos as well, some of these photos will probably be edited somewhat. There's lots of tools online that the children can use, like Pixlr. Pixlr is a really good tool. It's free. You can upload the photos that you take, and then you can change the colors, you can change different features on them, you can add stickers, that kind of thing. And you can make them really interesting using different filters. So if you want to edit the photo once you've taken it, Pixlr is a really good website for that.
Very good.
I like this one as well, the blur
Isn't that
effect.
cool? I was saying
How do you
about
think
that.
they did that, sir?
Well, we talked about that already. It's
Have
about
we?
a long exposure, yeah.
Long exposure.
Long exposure, yeah.
Wow.
Very good. People are asking you what you're doing, Mr. Killing.
What do I do?
Yes.
I'm a teacher at Anglesey Primary School. I teach in year 2. Is that about covers it?
That's about
Isn't it? That's about it.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Thank you.
Take
for your
care.
time. In fact, I didn't touch you just then. Anyway, bye. Right. Okay. I did say, one last piece of news. We always have 3 pieces of news. And seeing as you mentioned the Stone Age just then, oh gosh, I hope I can find this last picture. The oldest, found it. The oldest piece of art ever known has just been found. The oldest piece of art ever known has just been found. I'm going to show you the oldest piece of art. This is now the oldest piece of art to ever be found, okay? It is around, and I need to just double check this. This is the oldest piece of art. It is around 45,000 years old. 45,000 years old. It was found in Indonesia, okay? It looks like it is a drawing potentially of, it looks like a pig or something. I mean, people aren't sure, but we're assuming it's a drawing of a pig. You can also see up here, this is the size of the hands of the people who drew it. So they've drawn their hand by blowing, I think it's ochre, onto it. And this was found deep in a cave. So this would have been during the Stone Age time. It's not a fossil, actually. It's not a real animal. It's a drawing that humans made from the Stone Age, 45,000 years ago. The oldest piece of art that humans have ever found so far. Isn't that amazing how art stretches back 45,000 years ago? That's what they were doing back then. This is the sort of stuff that we are doing now. It's amazing how important art is and how significant it is for humans. All right, next thing, I would like to show off some of your work. Now, I am really, really sorry because I did not write down the names of everybody's pieces of work here. So I feel a little bit bad that I'm going to be showing work and I've forgotten the names. But I know that I've had work from Jamila, I've had work from Rizwan, I've had work from Muna. We've had Sultan Sanjar sending me stuff in. Here, I've got people who have been doing multiplication using the number line. I've also had work from Omar, which has been good. I've got some work here. I just got this morning, really good. Using some Hogwarts paper as well, which is really good. Instructions on how to brush your teeth, which is really fantastic. Here is Saren. I know Saren is in 3J. She's put a name at the top. Really help me if you pop your name on the piece of paper if you're going to send it in, because it really helps me to know who it is. There's Saren's work. She's using fronted adverbials, which I'm really happy about. With a smile on her face, the girl did her work. Yeah, remember that comment? But that's fantastic. Good girl. Here's Jamila. She's been doing some work using multiples. I think that's grid method actually there, isn't it? Or is that multiples? Very good piece of work. Another piece here from Jamila. This is another how to brush your teeth. Instructions. Really good work. Well done. We've got lots of people who have been doing stuff from the work booklet, and I'm going to go over some of this in a second now. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Here's Ridwan, who's been doing some work as well. Well done to Ridwan as well for the work that you have been doing. What else have I got? Yeah, that's some of the work, and obviously other people have been filling in this work booklet. If you do some work, send it in, okay? You can send it either on Google Classrooms or you can email it into us, and then we can take a look and send you some feedback, or in fact, I can just show it on here, which would be good. It'd be really nice if you're going to take some photos for our art competition, get them on here, and I'll fill the board up like this with the photos that you have made. Would be good. Right, I'm going to take our art down. It's the thing with the live stream, you're going to have to just wait a second whilst I do all this. Okay, what have we got now? Right, so, should we start with maths? Should we go with dinosaurs? Let's start with a bit of maths. I think it's always nice to start with some maths. So, yesterday, in maths, somebody asked me to go over Venn diagrams because that was a part of your homework, which was understanding what a Venn diagram is. So here is the word Venn diagram. Okay, Venn diagram. So, what is a Venn diagram? Well, don't worry, you don't need to answer that right now. I'm just going to tell you what a Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is a way of showing data. Okay, I think they're really good fun. I can see people in the chat are already saying that they're really good fun. They're a way of getting information across. If you remember in our first live stream, we were talking about bar charts and data, and bar charts are a really good way of expressing data, of showing things in a really clear way. Well, Venn diagrams are another way of showing data, of showing information in a clear way. I'm going to model to you how it's done, and then you can have a go. Look at that, we're getting up to 68 people. Let's see if we can push it up to 70. We'll keep pushing our target up by 10 each day, shall we? Okay, here are two circles, okay? Everything in this circle is going to have a straight edge. Everything in this circle is going to have a curved edge. Okay, you might be thinking, what are you talking about, Mr. Jordan? Well, don't worry, I'm going to show you what we're going to be using. Here is the data that I want to separate. So I've got a triangle, I've got this quarter of a circle, I've got a circle. I've got a rhombus looking thing. We've got a circle, and I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a hexagon over there. Hex has the X, a bit like six sides hexagon, always the way that I remember it, okay? So we've got these different shapes. I want to organize these shapes. On this side, I'm going to have shapes that have a straight edge. On this side, I'm going to have shapes that have a curved edge, okay? So let's have a look at something really easy. Let's start with our hexagon. The hexagon has, as you can see, 6 straight edges. It has no curves on the edge. So I am going to pop this onto this side here. It only has straight edges, no curved edges. Happy so far? Let me take another shape. The circle. The circle has no straight edges. It only has one long curved edge. There it is, one long curved edge. So I'm going to put that one over here with curved edges. Okay, really good. Well, I don't know how to do that. Oh, we can show them a little bit. Will you do that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Mr. Singh is going to show us how to do something later on. Yeah.
Do you want to come back in 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
1:30? Yeah. Super. Right. Sorry about that. Okay, so look, this only has curved edges. This only has straight edges. Let's see if we can organize another one. This one here only has straight edges. I pop it in there because it's only got straight edges. This one here, any curved edges? No, it goes in here. Now wait a second. What have I got here? This is a semicircle. The semicircle has a curved edge and a straight edge. It can't go in there because it's not just straight edges. It can't go in here because it's not just curved edges. It's going to go bang, there in the middle, because it's got both a curved and a straight edge. Can you see that they are overlapping each section? So my last one here again, this one, it's got both a curved and a straight edge. So we're going to pop it bang here in the middle. Okay? This is how a Venn diagram works. Yeah, I can see loads of you were working that out even before I did it, which is really, really good. Okay, this is the Venn diagram, not a Venn diagram. This side, just straight edge, this side, just curved edge. Here in the middle, we've got both straight and curved. It overlaps, so it shows both areas. Right, this is now time for you to have a go at doing these. I'm going to take these ones off, pop my shapes down here. Here they go, all the shapes. So let's have a look at, let me get rid of Venn diagram and math for a second because I need this space. What I'm going to have on this side is I'm going to have numbers that are in the 2 times table. Okay, numbers in 2 times table. On this side, I want numbers that are in the 3 times table. Okay, so what we could do to start with, I tell you what, give me some numbers in the 2 times table first on the live stream. Let's have some 2 times table numbers. I don't know, give me 4 or 5 numbers that I might see in the 2 times table. Can you pop that down? Let's focus, maybe happy birthday, those of you. Yeah, happy birthday. Is it Khadija? Well done, happy birthday. I can see a lot of people talking about other things here, but I want to see some numbers that I would put in the 2 times table. Well done, Anas. Yeah, very good. Very good. 2, 4. Give me a load of them, please. Less emojis, more concentrating. Well done, guys. 2 times table numbers. Okay, I'm going to pop some in here. So you've told me numbers like 2, 6, 4, 8, 7. 2 times table. Uh-oh, not that one. No. 10, 12. Brilliant. Stop now. Give me numbers that are in the 3 times table. 3 times table. Give me numbers that are in the 3 times table. 3 times table number, please, guys. I'm going to look at my phone because it's a little bit quicker. 3 times table numbers. Yeah, thank you, Attic. Okay, good. We've got some 3 times table numbers. Okay, let me start writing some of these numbers down that people are giving me. 6, 9, 3, 12, 24, 27. Good. 36. These are 3 times table numbers. 15. Okay, pause there. Pause there. All right. Now wait a second. When I look at this, remember that this part is going to be numbers that are in both times tables. So it's going to be the stuff that crosses over into both times tables. Okay, so let's have a look at this. What numbers are in both times table? Well, look, 6 is in the 2 times table and the 3 times table. So I'm going to get rid of that, and that is definitely going to have to go here in the middle. Let's have a look for some more like that. What other numbers can you spot? What other numbers can you spot that are both in the 2 times table and the 3 times table? That's what I'm looking for. So what numbers are in the 2 times table and the 3 times table? Attic has spotted 6. He's also spotted 24. 24 is in both the 2 times table and the 3 times table. Very good. What other numbers have we got? Aya, very good. 36 is in both the 3 times table and the 2 times table. Good boy. Yes, Ishmael, Rizwan, very good. Muna, Mohammed, 12 is in the 3 times table and the 2 times table. Very good. Look at this. You are fantastic at this. Are there any other numbers you might pick? Random ones. It's okay. You're not too late. Don't worry. Well, what other numbers have we got? 122, Dawud Ali. 2, 3, 4. 122 is in the 2 times table. It's not in the 3 times table as well. 123 though. No, that wouldn't be. That would only be in this times table, wouldn't it? I'm sure you can find some big numbers. Yeah, okay. Lots of good things here. 18, that's a good one. Very good. 18 is both in the 2 and the 3s. Right, are you starting to get the idea of what a Venn diagram does? It separates numbers and shows you what's in one, what's in the other. Hey, it's not going to be that easy. I'm going to make it even harder for you now. I'm going to big this up. I'm going to make it a little bit more challenging for you. What I need to do is find my rubber. There it is. We're going to have a nice big Venn diagram. And your challenge is to find some crossover numbers. Okay. I'm going big here. We're having 3 circles. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be 5 times table. This is going to be 3 times table. And should we make it easy to start with? This is going to be the 2 times table. Easy. I'm going to make it a little bit harder. I want a number to go into this middle section here. Okay? This middle section here is going to be both in the 3 times table, in the 3 times table, in the 2 times table, and in the 5 times table. Can you find me a number that is in the 3, 2, and 5 times table? That's your job. I want you to hunt it down. Can you think of one that's in the 3, the 2, and the 5 times table? Let me have a look at the chat and let's see if you can think of one that is in the 3, the 2. Oh, well done. Those of you who have said 30, you're absolutely right. That is in the 3, 2, and 5 times table. Very good. I like it. Yeah. 45 is not in the 2 times table. 15, 30. Yeah, Mariam has got 60 as well. Is another one. Okay, new challenge now. New challenge. Are you listening? I want a number that is in the 2 and 5 times table. So as we're in this section now, it's in the 2 and 5 times table. Let's have a look. What is in the 2 and 5 times table? Good work. 10. Yes. 20. Very good. 15 is in the 2 and the 5 is not. That's wrong. I don't know why I'm saying that. No, not 15 because 15 is not in the 2 times table. I almost did that. 30 is in the middle one. It's not in this section here because it's in all of them. Have we got any other numbers that are in the 2 and the 5 times table? Yeah, good. 40. Yeah. In fact, 70, 80. In fact, loads of numbers are in the 2 and 5 times table. Okay, good. Pause. Last section. No, we're going to do 2 more sections then. Let's fill this one in over here. What numbers are in the 2, the 5, and 3 times table? So we're on this one now. It's in the 5 and 3 times table. What numbers are in the 5 and 3 times table? Good. Who said 15? 30 would be right, but 30 is also in the 2 times table. So we're looking for numbers that are only in the 3 and 5 times table. These ones are not going to be in the 2 times table as well, or else they would be in the middle. Any other numbers? 30 is a good one. 35 is unfortunately not in the 3 times table. Let's see if anyone else. I'm wondering if. Yeah, well done. Who put 45 down there? 45 would be in there. Okay. Are we starting to get the idea now of how a Venn diagram works? It is a way of showing data. So if you look back in your booklet, on one of your pieces of work, I think the page looks a little bit like this. This is going to help you to understand. So on this side of the page, these were the numbers that were multiples of 3, and on here are numbers less than 30. And you can see here, I don't know who did this piece of work, I'm sorry, because I've not got a name on it, but in here they've put the numbers that are multiples of 3. Here are all the numbers that are less than 30, and in the middle they've got the numbers that are both a multiple of 3 and less than 30, okay? So that's how the Venn diagram works. You can make your own Venn diagrams at home and they can show anything, okay? So for example, you might want to have, goodness me, it could be animals, couldn't it? So we could have 2 legs, walk on 2 legs, and over here we could have has feathers, okay? I don't know. So if I was thinking of something that walks on 2 legs that doesn't have feathers, well, that could be a human, for example. Something that walks on 2 legs that does have feathers, well, in here, walks on 2 legs and has feathers, that could be a ostrich. And something that has feathers and doesn't walk on 2 legs, I've made that a little bit tricky for myself, haven't I? Ah, or have I? Because there were lots of dinosaurs, for example, not all dinosaurs, but lots of dinosaurs. For example, the Triceratops, a lot of dinosaurs, it turns out, might have had feathers. I'm not sure about the Triceratops, I'm going to rub that out. And that's going to lead us on to our next piece of learning, because did you know that dinosaurs may have had feathers? What? I just found this out this morning. My goodness, because they're actually related a little bit to birds. Birds today have come from the dinosaur family, and dinosaurs were part of the reptile family as well. What are dinosaurs, you may be asking? Well, you asked me to do a little bit of research on dinosaurs and to show you a little bit about dinosaurs. I'm going to put a few pictures of some different dinosaurs. This up here is a Triceratops dinosaur. This over here is a Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur. This over here is a Stegosaurus. Over here we have got Diplodocus dinosaurs. These are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs originated a long time ago. They originated first around, I'm going to have to look at my piece of paper to make sure that I'm right about this. Dinosaurs originated 245 million years ago. 245 million years ago, okay? 245 million years ago. To put that into some perspective for you, humans, us, like this, we've only been on the earth for, if I put humans, we've only been on the earth for 200,000 years. That's all. We haven't even been here. Triceratops do not have feathers. You might be right, or we'll talk about that a little bit in a minute. Humans, only 200,000 years that they have been on the earth. Not a long time. Not even 1 million years have humans been living on the earth. Dinosaurs started living 245 million years ago. That is so far away. Let's have a look at a little timeline. If I was to do some kind of timeline, and I'm going to start over here and say that this little spot here is today. There is today. I'm going to draw my timeline going all the way back over there to Ireland. Okay? Humans, well, we are all of this tiny little spot here. Everything that we have ever done as humans has only been in this small little space, okay? So I am talking about the creation of the telephone, the TV. I'm talking about the creation of the wheel, of humans making clothes, of everything we've been learning in the Stone Age is in this little spot over here. To get back to dinosaurs, we've got to go all the way back, past, all the way, 245 million years ago. We are so far away from dinosaurs. There was never a time when humans existed, when dinosaurs existed. Why don't they exist today, you ask? Well, something really big happened, okay? Around 66 million years ago, so around 66 million years ago, something happened. The skies began to go crazy. Things started launching out of the skies. These things are known as meteorites. These are rocks that were flying around in space. They began to hit the Earth because they came into the Earth's orbit. These things were flying through and smashing down onto the Earth. And then it happened. Bang! A huge meteorite struck the Earth with colossal force. It wiped out all of the dinosaurs from the Earth. Well, actually, not all of the dinosaurs. Some dinosaurs still kind of exist today. If you look at a crocodile, crocodiles managed to survive through it. They've been around for hundreds of millions of years ago, and they were around during the dinosaur time. Now, I've only just started learning about this morning. So what I've done, I found us, you're absolutely, well, there isn't actually a real Jurassic Park. That's just in a movie. I have found us some information all about dinosaurs, and I'm going to play that information to you, okay? I'm going to play the information all about dinosaurs to you now, and I'm hoping that this works. And we're going to find out a little bit about the dinosaurs. So let me know if this is not working, but I'm hoping you should be able to see some of this. Can we watch our language in the chat, please? Oh, sorry.
Planet has struck as much fear and awe in our hearts as the dinosaurs. The earliest dinosaurs appeared about 245 million years ago during the Triassic period, when most of the Earth's land masses were still joined together as the supercontinent Pangaea.
Now, this is a really important point. Okay, the Earth has not always looked like the Earth looks today, okay? It has changed a lot over time. The continents, the bodies of land have moved and changed over time. Actually, if we take a look at the Earth today, and here's a big picture of the Earth, you can see the lines. I don't know if you can see it actually on here, but there are lines down the middle of the Earth where you can see where bodies, plates they're called, are cracking and moving away. Some are coming together and forming mountains. Some are rubbing next to each other and causing earthquakes. So the Earth's surface is always changing. I'm going to pause there just for one moment because we need to find out something now, which all of you need to be doing on the website. So we'll come back and talk about this in a second. I'm going to hand you over to...
Well, Mr. Jordan, you can point at things at the screen for
I'll point
us.
at things for you, and you, if you can
Hello,
say
everybody. You can point at things,
Yep.
and then I will show you children on the website. Right. So, children, imagine you just woken up and you're going on the website and you're about to watch Mr. Jordan's fantastic live stream. What you need to do is, so you go to the website and you go on to Year 3's class page. So I'll just show you this way. So we go to class pages, scroll down, go to Year 3. Now there's something new that we need you to do on here. So you're on the page, and now there's a register to fill in. So what you need to do is put your name in. So I'll put Mr. Singh. I'll spell my name right though, that would help. Then I have to put in my school email address, and you all have a school email address. So what I've done is put an example up here, which you could just copy and paste. But then you need to change the number. So whatever your logon is, it could be B1, it could be B90. Change it so it's your logon, and then type a message which says maybe good morning, or hello, or Mr. Singh, you're better than Mr. Jordan, whatever you want, and then click I'm not a robot, unless you are a robot, which I don't think any of you are, and press send. And that's it. You have to do it every single day. So should we just do it one more time?
Yep. That email address, remember, that's the exact same one that you're going to put into Google Classroom. So when you log into Google Classroom, that is what your email address is.
So, and maybe Mr. Jordan can put a link to the register on Google Classroom just so the kids can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go to year 3, find the register at the top, pop your name in, Mr. Jordan, copy and paste that email, change the number, and then put a nice message in, and job's done.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. It's really, really helpful. Back to Pangea and the plates.
Pangea and the plates, my goodness. Right, really important that you register now every morning, okay? That's a new thing that we are asking as a priority. I'll remind you about that at the end. Right, I'm gonna go back to the video, and we're just gonna finish looking at these dinosaurs, because I can't quite remember where we got to. Let me close down the year 3 page. Over here, let's go back and let's watch a little bit more of this when it works. So it's taking a little bit too long. I'm very sorry. My computer's gone really slow. In fact, it's gone so slow now. Oh, there we go. I was about to say it's paused, but it hasn't.
For millions of years, Pangea split apart, causing the dinosaurs to become separated for the very first time. This led the reptiles to adapt to their...
Now, a lot of you were saying to me, dinosaurs don't have feathers, there are no feathers on it. Voila, here is a dinosaur. Early times, when we first discovered dinosaurs, I'm going to talk about how we discovered dinosaurs, we didn't really know that they had feathers. We thought that they had skin just like lizards. But as we're starting to understand dinosaurs a little bit more, it does seem that that they do have feathers. Can I just pause and say one thing? I can see lots of you talking, which is really nice, and talking about copyright. In the middle of a lesson, are you likely to shout out and go boring? Is that something that you would say? Because I can see your names, Omar, shouting it out there. Yeah, I can see people who are saying, yes, this is boring. Yeah, it's a little bit rude, isn't it? When someone's trying to do something for you, it's just part of the lesson. Okay, if you don't like this bit, just try and listen, see if you can learn something. It's really important not to make these comments because it isn't very respectful, is it?
Specific habitats and diversified, giving rise to many new dinosaur species. According to some estimates, more than 1,000 species of dinosaurs have roamed the earth. All dinosaurs descended from reptiles called archosaurs. From there, dinosaurs branched out into 2 major groups, Saurischia and Ornithischia, based on the shape and orientation of their pelvis. In Saurischian dinosaurs, such as Tyrannosaurus rex and Brachiosaurus, the pelvis is pubis bone.
Right. So we're looking there at all the different dinosaurs. So we see they've come from a long time ago. I'm just looking at the time. I want you to go onto YouTube and find out a little bit more about this. Your topic, what you need to do for me about dinosaurs is I want you to find out, how do we know that there were dinosaurs? How do we know there were dinosaurs? And how do we know how long ago they were? Because there are dinosaurs around. I can't see them. I've never gone out and seen one. So how on earth do we know that there are dinosaurs? Some of you might know how we find out about dinosaurs, but your job now is to go online is to go hunting down after this, find some videos, find some information, and tell me exactly how on earth do we know that dinosaurs existed. And then tomorrow, we'll catch up a little bit on this, and we'll find out how we know about dinosaurs. Right, last thing before we go that I want us to do is, because we've not really done any English, is I want us to do a little bit of sentence practice. And that's what we're going to do now. I said that our sentence practice was going to be linked to opinions and debates, because lots of you have opinions and lots of you were discussing that. Before I even came onto the live stream, I saw lots of debates and opinions going on. An opinion is something that we believe to be true, okay? It's something that we feel and believe. It's not necessarily true, but it's something that we feel. So for example, if I said, I think that pink is the best color in the world. I love how bright it is and how strong it looks. It's a very masculine, manly color, and I appreciate the beauty of it. Then that would be my opinion. It doesn't mean it's completely true for everybody. Different people might have different opinions, but it is true for me, for example. So this is what an opinion is. What I would like you to do is to formulate your own opinion about something I'm going to put on the board. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up some different values that we in this country, in Britain, in Ireland, and places in Europe, what we find to be really important. In fact, I'll call these European values, okay? And I'm going to put up 5 things, and what I want you to do in the chat is I want you to tell me which one you think is most important. I'm going to have a little look at the chat now just before I do this, because I can see lots of discussion, and we're going to talk a little bit about this. Yeah, we'll talk about how they became. I can see some people saying that they think God made them, although the how they grew is a little bit different than that. So we're not actually talking about religion here when we were looking at dinosaurs. That is not to do with God and religion. So you don't need to put that as an explanation, okay? It's a little bit different to that. What your job to do is to find out how we know about dinosaurs, okay? So it's not a thing that you're going to find out in a religious book. It's something that you're going to need to go and study and find out in science. So here we go, some opinions. This is what I want. We have got the NHS. We've got education. We've got police. I'll tell you what, I'll put one more on there. The right to make money. Right, here are 4 European or British values that are very important to us. The NHS, of course, is healthcare. Education, of course, is schooling and all of that. Police is obviously, well, you know what police is, the security out on the street and things. The right to make money is a really important thing. In this country, if you want to go out and make money, you can do. If you want to go and make your business, start a company, or go and buy a house or a Lamborghini or a new Xbox Series X, then you can. What your job now is, I would like you to decide between these 4 things, which is the most important. I want you to write your opinion and give me a reason why. So for example, you might say, oh, I think the right to make money is the most important thing because being able to earn your own cash and buy your own things is really significant. Money is a way of valuing the work that you put into things. And to me, that's the most important thing. I would like to see your opinion in here. So don't just write one thing. You can't just write NHS because that's not an answer. I want to say a full sentence. So it could be, I think the NHS is the most important because, and I want you to give me your reason why. So I'm going to read a few of these out now. So Ridwan has said, and I think education is the most important, or he's put the best, so that we can have success. I like that. It's nice being successful in life. The best way, of course, to be successful is through your education. This is a good opinion. Don't just write one word, remember. I want you to put more than one word. I want you to give a reason. In my opinion, the NHS is the most important thing because then we can save lives. I like that. That is a very good opinion. Well done. Good sentence there, Harris. Keep going. Let's have a little look. I think education is the most important because without education, you can't do anything. That's a really good opinion there. That's an opinion there from Jamila. Well done. was showing some of your work earlier on. Fantastic. Mohammed Mikhail, NHS because they help to save people every day. I like this. Mr. Emeril says, I think education is the most important. You can do all those things on the board with education. Now that is such an important thing. A lot of these, you need the other ones to do it, don't you? So you can't become a doctor and save things unless you're educated, right? You can't make money in life unless you work hard in school and get a good education. The NHS is the most important because it helps to make people feel better. Mariam Chowdhury, you have the right to make money to earn a living, and she thinks that that's the most important one. What's Ayub said? Ayub thinks the right to make money is the most important because if we have money, that allows us to eat food, to buy water, and to have a house. I like that. Yeah, these are really important things, aren't they? Food, water, a home, right? If we weren't able to go out and make money, we might struggle to do these things. That's a really interesting argument. Thank you so much. Arhil has said the NHS because it helps people to live. Alicina, I think NHS is best because we can solve our illness, but the NHS can do it so it helps to save everybody's lives. Very good. Anas, I think NHS is important because it helps us to save lives. That's very good. Don't forget your full stops on your sentences. Zubairul has said, I think NHS because they save lives. We need the NHS. Most of us wouldn't be alive without the NHS, right? Loads of people need the NHS just to survive every day. This is some really good chat and some really good opinions on here. Well done. Musa says that he's a dinosaur. Thanks for that input, Musa. Ibrahim Ali, it can be any class you want, don't worry. I think education, because in the lockdown, we can't make our dreams. Oh, you're absolutely right. If we stayed in lockdown and we didn't work hard, we didn't join in with these sessions, then we wouldn't be able to achieve our dreams. Education is definitely a route to the dreams. It's interesting because loads of us have gone for NHS, loads of us have gone for education, some people have gone for money, no one's gone for the police. Might there be any reason why having police is very important? Maybe one person could give me an opinion. We've got one there from Mohammed M. Police, because if there's no police, there would be no law and order. You wouldn't be able to have a functioning hospital or a good education if you didn't have police out on the street, keeping us safe and making sure that people are following the law, okay? What is the NHS? Ayub says, well, the NHS is our free healthcare that we have in Britain. So lots of countries in the world don't actually get free healthcare. So for example, if you were in the United States of America, you would not get free healthcare. You would have to pay for your health. So if you didn't have the money, you wouldn't get looked after. In this country, we do get looked after, no matter how poor you are or how rich you are, it doesn't matter. We all contribute and help to keep people safe. NHS is one of the most fantastic things in Britain that we've got, and we are very lucky to have it. Okay, we're coming to the end now of our live stream. The things that I need to remind you, number one, you now need to, every single day, doesn't matter what year group you are in, from year 1 to year 6, you're gonna have to go online and register your name to show that you are present. I want every single one of you now to go on and register that. What I will do, I will put a link to our class page. If you just bear with me 1 second, copy and paste. So I've put a link now into the class page. And I'm gonna try and pin that to the top. So if you have a look on the chat, I've pinned now at the very top a link to the class page. What I need you to do now at the end of this, and this is something you have to do now every day, is I want you to go onto there, I want you to click it, and then I want you to sign in your name and pop in your school email address. Remember, your school email address is your B number at anglesey.beham.school.uk. Okay, that is your job to do now. Well done to all of you who turned up. I think we got to like 67 again today. Really good to get even more tomorrow. We'll be back on at 10 o'clock. We're going to have a quiz tomorrow. We're going to do some art tomorrow, all sorts of things like that. And I don't know how well the video works. So we might try and do something a little bit different. I also want you to send me in your photos. Yes, remember, go out, take some photos, send some pretty things, send them in to me at the email address or Google Class pages so that I can show them. I'd love to cover this in photos that you've done. That is your job. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow. Can't wait. Been really good to see you. Great chat today. Well done. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Fantastic.